Hi there. Let's solve this question very quickly. An exponential sequence GP of positive terms and a linear sequence AP have the same first term. The sum of their first terms is 3. The sum of their second terms is 3 over 2. And the sum of their third terms is 6. Find the sum of their fifth terms. All right. We know that the first term of the AP, of the linear sequence AP, is the same as the first term of the exponential sequence GP, and that's A. The sum of their first terms is 3. That means A plus A, since they are the same, the first term of the AP, which is A, and the first term of the GP, which is also A, is equal to 3. That means 2A equals 3, and that means A equals 3 over 2. Now let's go. The next further information says the sum of their second terms is 3. T2 of the AP plus T2 of the GP, second term of the GP, is 3 over 2. And the second term of an AP is A plus D, while the second term of a GP is AR. That means A plus D plus AR equals 3 over 2. We already know A, which is 3 over 2. That means 3 over 2 plus D plus 3 over 2 times R equals 3 over 2. And that simply means D plus 3 over 2R equals 3 over 2 minus 3 over 2. And that means D plus 3 over 2R equals 0. Okay, I can multiply through by 2 to clear the fraction. And that simply means 2D multiplying through by 2, 2D plus 3R equals 0. Let's call that equation 1. They said the question says the sum of their third terms is 3 over 2. The sum of their third terms is 6 rather. That means T3AP plus T3GP is equal to 6. And that means the third term of an AP is given by A plus 2D, while the third term of a GP is given by AR squared. That means A plus 2D plus AR squared equals 6. We already know A. That means 3 over 2 plus 2D plus A, which is 3 over 2 times R squared, equals 6. And this means 2D plus 3 over 2R squared equals 6 minus 3 over 2. And that means 2D plus 3 over 2R squared equals 9 over 2. To clear the fractions, we can do, to clear the fractions, we multiply through by 2, and that means 4D plus 3R squared equals 9. And we're going to make that equation 2. Now, solving equations 1 and 2 simultaneously. Equation 1 is 2D plus 3R equals 0. 2D plus 3R equals 0. And equation 2 is 4D plus 3R squared equals 9. How do I solve that? I want to multiply this by 2 and this by 1. That means 4D plus 6R equals 0. And 4D plus 3R squared equals 9. Now, I can solve by elimination. Now, I want to subtract the second equation from the first. And that means 4D minus 4D is 0. 4D minus 4D is 0. 6R minus 3R squared is still what it is. That will be 6 minus 3R squared equals minus 9. If I take everything on the left hand side to the right hand side, I'm going to have 3R squared minus, oh sorry, this is 6r. If I take everything on the left hand side to the right hand side, I'm going to have 3r squared minus 6r minus 9, and that will be equal to 0. Now we can, this can be made simpler. If I divide through by 3, I'm going to have r squared minus 2r minus 3 equals 0. And that means r squared minus, that's, how do we factorize this? R squared minus 3r plus r minus 3 equals 0. And that means r into r minus 3 plus 1 into r minus 3 equals 0, which means r plus 1 times r minus 3 equals 0. And this simply means r equals minus 1 or r equals plus 3. But the value we are choosing for r, but the GP has positive terms. That means r is 3. So now they said we need to find, okay, we have got r equals 3, and I can put r in equation 1 to find d. Putting r in 1. What's equation 1? Equation 1 is 2d plus 3r equals 0. Equation 1 is 2d. You want to see that equation 1 is 2d plus 3r. 2d plus 3r equals 0. And that means 2d plus 3 times 3 equals 0, which means 2d plus 9 equals 0. And that means 2d equals minus 9, which means d equals minus 9 over 2. Now I can find the fifth term of the AP. That means T5 of AP, which is a plus 4d, is the same as, we already got found a to be 3 over 2, a plus 4 times minus 9 over 2, and that's 3 over 2 minus 36 over 2, which is minus 33 over 2. And the fifth term of the GP is AR raised to power 4, and that's A, which is 3 over 2, times R, which is 3 raised to power 4, and that is 81 times 3, 243 over 2, which is 1. Let's see, 81 times 3, that's 243 over 2, which is 1. We've got to be sure that's correct. Okay, that's 243 over 2. I think I'll just leave it as 243 over 2. So now, therefore, T5AP, the fifth term, the sum of the fifth term of the AP and the fifth term of the GP is minus 33 over 2 plus, I think I should bring that down. The sum of the fifth term of the AP and the fifth term of the GP is minus 33 over 2 plus 243 over 2. And that's obviously 210 over 2, which is 105. So that's it, very, very simply and quickly. I hope you got that. Thank you very much, and see you in the next.